Hello everyone, LRon here with part 56 of my NGN Dark Souls 1 run. So, TLDR, we do not need to have Sunbro in this particular fight. If we've got the other stuff set up, we should be able to fight this guy on our own, and just meet up with Sunbro just after this fight. So, I've actually only fought this guy once. I usually use the shortcuts, so I'm really not familiar with anything about this boss fight as I'm fighting him. So eventually I get to this point where I'm trying to tumble out of the way and then swing at him real quickly. But that's not working. So I say don't risk the swinging, let him come to us. Because eventually he'll get bored and start walking towards us, and we can take pot shots at his ankles. That is what ends up working out for me. So I come over to here, and this might be a necessary step to make him move over. So we're going to just hit him in the kneecap, get him in the ankles, basically whatever we can make contact with at this point. His head's a little high, so when he bends down, don't expect it to still be there by the time it's time to connect. And watch out, he does stomp a little hard, as you can see. And you probably want to tumble out when you Erlenmeyer. So, yeah, tumble out for Erlenmeyers, tumble out when your stamina's too low to do anything usable. Probably want to keep your shield up when he jumps like that. Just to be safe. And so, yeah, pretty straightforward boss actually. That was a lot of damage that time. Alright, so there he goes. He didn't even need to die for that one. And so now he's going to give a ring. That ring is the special ring that lets us walk on lava safely. We'll take mediocre damage, like imagine being poisoned or something like that. So it ticks down, actually probably even slower than poison. It's almost like, still a little faster than what the Sanctus Shield gives you in terms of healing, but it's probably in that ballpark. I've never actually sat down with a Sanctus and this ring on at half health and, you know, basically see what I look like in 30 minutes or anything like that, but in any case, we've now gone from instantaneously dying in lava to being able to sit there for over a minute. So, if you want to get that Chaos Ember a little more easily, this would probably be the way to go to get that. So, here's Sunbro, so I'm glad that I was not trolled on the internet. So you gotta watch out, because there are some trolls out there that will tell you that, you know, an item that increases your chances of being invaded is actually something that'll help protect you against invasions or something stupid like that. Plenty of people out there that try to make that little trick. But in any case, now we're going to make our way back over to the shortcut, and I go the wrong way. I was going back to the standard way, but we need to go this way. And now, some people have a bug where if they don't kill the little maggots again, Solier might have problems. Technically speaking, the game is scripted such that you only have to kill the red-eyed one, but sometimes something goes wrong. And to protect against that, just kill all of them. We have to zone into the next zone to make him appear, because basically the deal is once you enter that zone, either from the front way, which we've never actually done, or from this back way, then Solier will appear. but we had to have talked to him at that other bonfire first. So now we should be all set in terms of Solier. And I decided, it's the end of the game, this guy's a fucking rapist, I'm gonna kill him. So... and yeah, if you did take the time and effort to get duped by Patches into falling into that pit, you would end up saving that priestess from her hollowed equivalents of her bodyguards. And of course, Little Rapist didn't go on that expedition because he was hoping that she would die for whatever reason. And so, after you save her, at some point, he will, when you're not around, rape and murder her in the church. So, I just kill that prick. Although, I guess technically speaking, I let the priestess die in the Tomb of the Giants because I neglected to save her, but in the end, he had the intent to rape her, so it's a good thing that we killed him. And so now we are going to do another pass through with these Dark Wraiths. Doing it fast because you guys should be pros at this by now. You guys farmed your chunks already, so this should be second nature for you. Sadly, I'm going to need to do this all again, which Beatrice goes and falls off some stairs, making her die before I even go into the Four Kings fight. And of course, I have to react with screw that. I'm not going into the Four Kings by myself. So I go and homeward out and reset the summon sign and all the Dark Wraiths along with it. This time around, I do show the powers of the Sanctus Shield. So I put on the Sanctus Shield and I let it tick for a while, and then out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw an invasion message. So I get paranoid and I start moving around a bit, get myself into a new position where I'll be able to see the invader come at me at the one and only entrance to this area out of the corner of my eye. But no invader came, so I continued my AFKing. And so I rush on down here. It's important that you have the Abyss Ring equipped at this point. And of course I have to have a Kylo Ren session and homeward myself out. So now we're going to do the circuit again, and this will be the final time because we do a better job of keeping Beatrice alive leading into the boss fight, and we actually win the boss fight, much to my surprise. Witch Beatrice dies pretty early on in the fight, and I thought I was going to have no hope. But I guess the moral of the story is this fight becomes a lot harder when you have more people summoned. So usually I co-op this battle, and also I've done this more times in NG+, NG++, and so on and so forth, and it just becomes obscenely hard at that point. So it might just be that NG is a lot easier because a plus 15 Boulder Side Sword and, you know, our standard regiment of pyromancies will cut it in NG. But in NG+, you kind of need some more help than that. So then, this time around, I don't end up doing the Sanctus, I'll just drink up to save time. That's it for this video. I'll see you next video. Good luck, have fun.